Hello guys, my name is Shiva Mishra and we are doing the current affairs of June. Yesterday we had completed till 20 and now we'll take on from this. As has been promised, we'll be covering the June current affairs and mainly focusing for UPSC Prelims 2026. Let's come to the topic. The 21 is Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau. This is actually a statutory body which comes under the Ministry of Civil Aviations. Mainly, they are mainly focused for probing the aircraft accidents, whatever the accidents has been taken. This is related to the Ahmedabad crashed of Air India Boeing 7878 Dreamliner. Recently, we have the initiatives like Ishan. This is actually to manage the air traffics. So these are the initiatives taken by the government. The Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau actually it works on the rules according to Chicago Convention. Chicago Convention is very important conventions related to aviation sectors or aircraft managements, traffics and safety regulations and everything. The next one is Gyan Post. This is an initiative of Ministry of Communication which has been launched to deliver the educational, socio-cultural literature at subsidized rate across India. This is only non-commercial printed content is allowed with strict packaging inspection sender eligibility now. This is actually to promote Har Ghar Gyan, Har Sapne Ko Udaan. This is a title which we can use while writing the mains answers, or you have to remember the Gyan Post topic, which has actually launched by the Ministry of Communications, not Education. So there can be a confusion when the question is asked in prelims that Gyan Post is related to dispersal delivery of educational materials launched by Ministry of Communication. Next one, AV list. AV list is actually a bird species list which has been launched by the international ornithologist. And this much only we have to remember this. AV list is related to birds. This is enough information of this topic. Global gender gap report. This is very important, I would say, because most of the time it has been asked in the previous year questions, and we have to see only little information about that, not much, mainly for the mains and plus prelims point of view. From prelims point of view, we have to see that who published this report. That World Economic Forum published this report. According to mains, we have to find out the data that India's rank has decreased. It has decreased means the rank has increased, but the position has decreased. Means the gender gap in India has worsened, had degraded, and mainly because recently we have witnessed the female labor force participation rate has increased, but it, because of that also the gender gap has increased, mainly considering the MPs, reduction of MPs and ministers as a woman in the government. The Nordic countries like Ireland, Finland, Norway, they have topped the rank. They have topped this overall ranking. Pakistan has been ranked first. Totapuri mango, this is a mango variety which mainly cultivated in areas of Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and recently Andhra Pradesh uh, banned their movement into their state so that the prices won't hike and won't go low. Sorry, it won't go low to such a point. The farmers will be in loss. And actually, this is a tropical climate mangoes grow in well-drained soil and also called Guinea Mothi or Bangalora. Next one is Lake Netron, located in the country of Tanzania near Kenya border. It is actually formed due to the volcanic activities, thus creating a natural mummification. It recently was in news because its whole water got red color, and red color was because of halophilic microorganisms. This is information which need to be related, like Lake Netron is located in Tanzania. Israel-Iran conflict, Operation Rising Lion. Rising Lion is a Israel launched operations direct military strike on the Iran's nuclear and missiles facilities. Actually, this has came up because Iran from the past always gave a threat that if they develop a nuclear power, they will attack Israel, and because of that threat perception, Israel recently Iran was developing a fissile material of uranium, weapon grade uranium, and to tackle this, Israel has attacked on Iran, especially on its nuclear base and missile facilities. And this is came when the Iran US has got tensions on their nuclear deal, and we had the JCPOA, Joint Comprehensive Plan of Actions between US and Iran, so that they'll be developing a nuclear energy in for domestic use and peaceful use. But recently, the issue raised by the IAEA, this is an international organization which actually related to nuclear energy in the world. It actually monitors the transactions. It actually monitors the use of nuclear materials in the whole world, and it is an intergovernmental body. India is also part of it. Why break? It is a yoga break actually for on the workplace. This is to the relaxing purposes introduced by Ministry of Ayush. This is only we need to know in this. Why break? A black box. Black box is a technology used in a cockpit voice recorder and flight data recorders to record the accident and real-time situation that what lead to accident of the plane, and this has been put at the back of the planes and thus recording the voice and videos of all around so that the actual cause of an accident could be found out. Next one, Servants of Indian Society. It was founded by Gopal Krishna Gokhale. He was a moderate leader of Indian national movement. He founded a Servants of Indian Society for the upliftment and developmental work in the nation. Uh, were launched in 1905 during the Swadesi movement for the national awakening and spread the messages of nationalism, unity, and other constructive works. So recently there was a uh, concerns according to this society of misuse of fund or water. So it is not at all important. The important should be the Servant of Indian Society was founded by Gopal Krishna Gokhale in 1905. This is a important information from the prelims point of view. Next one is IREL India's Limited. It is a government-owned PSU under the Department of Atomic Energy, and it actually has key role in mining, separation, refining of rare earth element and strategic minerals, which is crucial for India's nuclear defense and renewable sectors. Next one is Operation Rising Lion. We already had covered this, that the Israel's attack on Iran nuclear military facility infrastructures. The Viksit Bharat Amrit Kal report. It is 11 years of governance under the PM Modi, which has came up with the datas which we can use for the mains purpose, especially that there was a PM Kisan Yojana, PM Awas Yojana, Jal Jeevan Mission, and what are the efficiency of that programs and what are the achievements of this program had been mentioned in all these reports. So it can be a well authenticated government data which can be used in mains examinations in multiple GS questions like PM Kisan. It is related to agriculture, or you can say increasing farmers income, so it can be used in GS3 society, etc. PM Awas Yojana, Jal Jeevan Mission, it is used for basic necessity of the people, so this can be also used for social upliftment, GS1, GS2, and also can be used in GS3 programs. SSG sectors, Pradhan Mantri Krishi Vikas Yojana, and everything. The IMF has extreme poverty levels, according to which there was a reduction in extreme poverty population in India. So all these information can be used in mains examination. Next one is DNA identification technique. This is actually a identification collecting DNAs from the remains of bones and teeth, and thus comparing them with the reference DNA related to personal items, so that it can be the paternal lineage and degraded samples which can be used for the forensic investigations. It actually required STR analysis, which is considered as most accurate form of DNA identification techniques. Next one is Sparde scarigri. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is actually a species of jumping spider. This is only we have to know this. Next one, Government of India has eased keys provision of the special economic zone rules. Special economic zone rules, special economic zone, this has been came up in 2006 actually to boost the production, manufacturing industry especially, and mainly base for exports. So the every kind of incentives and leniency has been given to SEZ mainly for boost in manufacturing productions which will lead to export production. Next one, step and shoot spot scanning proton arc therapy, spark therapy. It is actually a proton based radiotherapy techniques which is used by the US Health Department, and it is uses to cure the complex head and neck cancers where the very sensitive cells and neurons are located. So this is spark therapy related to treatment of cancers on head and necks. This is only we need to know. Operation True Promise. This is Iran's latest large-scale missile campaign against Israel. This was actually a retaliatory action of Iran when there was a Operation Rising Lions from the Israeli sides. So it was actually a backfire, or you would say it was actually a you can say that they have revenged it. The Iran's revenge was Operation True Promise 3 against the Israel's attack of on Iran's related to Operation Rising Lion. The next one is the NICE Ocean Action Plan. This has been adopted in third United Nations Ocean Conference held in Nice, France in June 2025. It is actually a global push towards achieving SDG 14. This is actually related to life below water. Declaration was Our Ocean, Our Future, United for Urgent Actions. Actually, the key outcomes was protecting 30% of the world oceans and high seas treaty ratification, world largest marine protected areas in French, and all these pledge of $1 billion for the uh, support of marine conservations. There was introduction of coral bonds, actually the bonds which will carry the protection of coral. So all these were the outcomes of this. action plan. Next one is Cyprus. Cyprus, actually, it is a country, capital Nicosia, located in Eastern Mediterranean and which is close to Turkey. This is only we need to know. And the bordering country can be asked, but I don't think so. Cyprus will be asked because it's not so much of prominent. That recently it came into news because Prime Ministers has visited this place. So this because of this the country was in news. The next one is Radio Nelica. It is actually a initiative, internet radio initiatives by Kerala states for the protection of child rights, like mental health, cyber safety, legal awareness, and engaging audio contents. So that overall the main aim was the protection of children rights and making them aware about the health and internet. And recently, not recently, but nowadays some children are more prone to the internet, and they are the generations who are mainly relied on internet, not only because for their information, but also for all of their personality development. So they need to be checked and they need to be guided where to read, what to read, and what to access. Next one is render pest virus. It is actually a cattle plague, and which is of course causing a disease in cattle and ruminants caused by morbillivirus. So rinderpest virus is a cattle plague virus. 90% is mortality, and recently it has been uh, eradicated. It was eradicated in 2011, but India's ICR WAL has now designed a category holding facility, and this has been developed to develop the vaccine in this of this virus. Cyber Suraksha is a national level cyber security exercise launched by India's Defense Cyber Agency. This can be used in GS3, where cyber security is a separate topic for the answer. So Cyber Suraksha is a initiatives to control the cyber attacks in the region. Next one is Naksh Capacity Building Program. This is actually a modernizing urban land record, Naksha, or in Hindi we can say Naksha. So it is a actually urban land record programs by digitalizing it, by making it more accessible and mapping it through geospatial technologies. This is actually a government initiative, mainly focusing urban local bodies, which uses the tool like drones and mapping, etc. So that is on the Naksh capacity building program is related to modernization of uh, uh, urban land records. This is only information which you need to know in this sector. FATF, of course, we are well aware of, intergovernmental body established in 1989 as it was the outcome of GS7 summit in Paris, and it has the task of combating the money laundering, terror financing, and proliferation financing. Headquarter is in Paris. India has members in 2008, means it has joined lately after the establishment of FATF. So this is a information till now. The later some of the topics are left still will be covering in next video. Thank you for the cooperation, and thank you for watching the video. Hope the videos will help you to guide for the UPSC success, especially for Prelims 2026. And thank you guys for watching. Subscribe and like, do whatever you want. Enjoy your life. Bye bye.